Wanted to follow up with our conversation from a couple of weeks back, as dumb as it was, about ranking Chipotle, Qdoba, and Moe's as far as burrito places. Now, as a sidebar, a lot of my local friends threw in a local place called Shava's, which I like okay. It's just not my favorite. I've never really found the thing that was like, yes, that's what makes me love it. But clearly a big winner here locally. But I would prefer one of the national places. So out of those, I'm gonna go. Let's talk about Moe's first. Now Moe's, I like okay. I really like Moe's on a Monday because if you know me, you know I like a good value. Moe's Monday, I get the burrito or the bowl and a drink for like $6.50. Now that is a good deal. Probably not going to Moe's on days that aren't Monday though, because I don't like it as much for $9 or $10. If I'm going to spend $9 or $10, I'm probably going somewhere else. The thing about Moe's is I don't think that the ingredients are bad. I think they're fresh enough. I just don't think they have enough like extra flavors. Like they're not. It's not like it's not advanced enough for my palate. Exactly. It kind of reminds me as like the starter place. Like if I had a kid who wasn't really sure if they liked Mexican yet or liked exotic flavors, I'd probably take them to Moe's to start with, kind of ease them into it. It's like Subway. I mean, not only is it set up like Subway, it's like Subway. Like in the sandwich places, Subway is kind of basic. Like it's okay, but it's kind of basic. Like we talked about this too, Bud Light. It's like the Bud Light of burrito places, or like wine. You don't start drinking dry wine. You start drinking like a sweet wine and then a semi-sweet. You don't start with like a Cabernet, right? You don't do that. Moe's is like Boone's Farm. It's pretty much like Boone's Farm. Now, Qdoba, now that's where it's at with me. Pretty good value. I get good stuff. If I get the nachos, I get queso included. My guacamole's included. I like that. Got good toppings too. They got some good flavors. The pickled red onions, if you haven't tried those, that's where it's at. Lots of good tang. So I'm all over the Qdoba. Now, Chipotle, I liked that okay. I did. It was good. But $2.50 for a scoop of guacamole on my bowl, like $7.50 for chips and queso, and then a couple of drinks. We spent $35 for two of us to eat at Chipotle. Now at Qdoba, I feel like that equivalent meal would be like $22. Seems like a good deal for 22. Not for 35. It was good, but my goodness, $35 for that? And just as a sidebar, let's talk about Chipotle. I appreciate their environmentally conscious stature. I like that they want to be sustainable. I don't really understand the inside of the store, though. Like the drink station and the place you get the fork is like plywood. Looks like they're still waiting for the last contractor to come in and finish it off. But yet that's it. And then the ceiling is like open trusses like a garage. It's like they just didn't finish off Earl's garage and they stuck a Chipotle in there. I don't really get that. I think that's weird. So for me, I'm going Qdoba, Chipotle, unless it's Monday, and then I guess Moe's, I think.